Hey guys, welcome to my channel Bachel Tech. Today I'm going to show you how to change the username in Windows. So right now I'm going to show you on the VMware on Windows 11. It does work in every single Windows. So I'm going to restart it here. Now this is a very clean and a decent way. Okay, so Windows booting. You can also try that on regular physical Windows rather than a VMware. It does work fine. So my username is right now is a username. Okay. So we want to change this username to whatever kind of value or name you want to be. Okay, so let me make it a full screen. All right, so if I go to when you see when I log in, it shows me username is my username here. So I can go to this PC on C is where my the system is installed. Now the username is my main profile. Okay, so the username, so I want to change it to, let's say, just for the demo purpose, I will change it to user. Okay, I will show you in the control panel. If you see, this is the only account I have, and that's the administrator username. Okay, so the first thing what we have to do, first I'm gonna open, you can click Windows R run command, and then you have to type NETPLWIZ, and then you see your all accounts over here. As I already have only have one account, so it shows me username. Okay, so this is we have to change. But when we go to this PC and in the C drive users, this is the folder which usually redirects all our desktop downloads, documents and everything. Okay, so make sure we have to fix all of them all together. So what, just in case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a backup of the same profile. So I'm going to click Control C, and then I'm going to click Control V again. It will create a copy of this username. There will be some files which you won't be able to copy. It will shows kind of error. It's, so just ignore that, skip it. Okay, we are just creating it as a demo profile just for the backup, and this is the best way to take a backup. Okay, because we want to make sure the data already inside username stays there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this, keep all this stuff on the same window. So I already copied it. You see, I can't copy all the stuff, so I'm gonna skip it. So we got a username. I'm gonna just change it to, let's say, user. I'm gonna open a registry editor as well. So you type regedit, or in the search bar you type regedit, or you go to run Windows R and then again type regedit, and run is at kind of a run as administrator. Now we go to local machine. I'm going to show you first we have to just change it to user. Let's say just change it to user. All right, we won't be changing it to user, just I'm gonna take it as a backup. So I'm changing it to user now for the first time. Okay, so I click on this user accounts, and you see my username is over here. Okay, so I'm gonna change it here, and then when we go to regedit, so we have to change the some regedit, some policies, some values. So we go to local machine, we go to software. Okay, now we have to go to Microsoft. So inside software we go to Microsoft. It's on top here, and then we have to go to Windows NT. Okay, Windows NT, and then we open that as well, current version, open it, and then we go to profile list. So there you go, it shows all the profiles we have. Okay, so this is just a general system drive users, right, where it's saved. If something went wrong, it will open default profile. Windows just also keep a backup for you. Anyway, so we will open all the inside keys and try to find out username, our current username. Okay, so we click on here, it shows network service. Okay, in the last one you can see the profile image path, it shows the location where our username is redirected. So I'm going to change it to user, the one we just copy pasted. This is for the demo purpose, because once we copy it, don't copy actually all the files. So I I'm gonna just use it as a demo. You can change it to whatever name you want to. You can also change it to as a temp, so as you like. So I'm gonna change it to user. I'm gonna delete user. Okay, now it's redirecting to user, and then in all the accounts I'm gonna click on it and remove the name, and it stays at user. Okay, apply. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna restart it. So now on reboot, it should point to user rather than username. Now you can see our desktop, it has all the Chrome installed and everything. But once we reboot it, it will redirect to the new user account we just copied and pasted. But the problem with copy pasting is that it won't copy some files which are restricted. So anyway, on reboot, okay, now you see it's showing user and preparing Windows. It will create a desktop for me, and the username has been changed to user now, whatever we selected. So we can refresh it. It does take some time to fix all the stuff, but it does usually shows issues, right? It does show issues. Most of the stuff stops working here. So I don't suggest you to just stop it here. So do watch the full video. You see the error came in, we can't sign in, sign or whatever. Just close it. Now we have to fix it, because the username, whatever the username we had before, is the proper working our user, right? Working user. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same steps again. So Windows is unable to load it properly, so it usually load default profile. Sometimes it usually gives issues. So I'm going to do the same steps again. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to open the control panel. I'm going to show you the username has been changed to user, the new, which was username before, now it's user. But our desktop, we had control panel on here, we had the PC icon on the desktop, so we had a Chrome on the taskbar. So anyway, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to again go to the user. Now this is temp created by Windows. When it gets issues, it usually copies stuff from default. Anyway, I'm gonna again go to the regedit, and I'm gonna again go to the local machine, software, Microsoft, Windows NT, and then current version, profile list. There you go. And in the last one, it usually in the last, you see it's user. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna again open. You have to type the same command, net plwsl. Now again I'm going to change it to double click on it. Now let's say you want to keep the username. This is the username which you wanted to make in the first place. So let's say I always wanted to make it ABC, so I'm gonna rename it to ABC, the username, the old profile, not the user which is currently logged in. So I'm gonna change it to ABC, press OK here, and then I'm gonna go to the regedit fix ABC as well, also in the account. That's it. This is the username we wanted to create in the first place, but we created user just as a backup. It usually don't copy all the files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart it. So all the files we had in the first place, which were in the username folder, now is again in that ABC folder. So all the files are same, just username is changed to ABC now. Rather than user, we just copied. That was kind of buggy stuff, kind of dummy stuff. Okay, now on the restart, this is the username we wanted to create. So on the restart, we got ABC. Now when we boot into the desktop, you see all the icons are back. The PC icon, the control panel is back. Our start bar was on the left hand side. The Chrome icon was on the taskbar. It's back again. So this is what we wanted to do in the first place. So the first time we changed the username, it was for dummy purpose. And then now what we are going to do is, once we go to user, you see Windows automatically, kind of deleted the temp folder because this profile was already okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete this user, which we already copied from the username, which is now ABC. So I'm gonna delete this user because of no use. It was just a kind of a dummy backup stuff. After deleting, I'm left with the ABC. This is what I needed. So that's the simple, clean and easy without any issues way. So hope you guys please follow me and subscribe my channel, like my video, press bell icon, whatever. See you in the next video. I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. Take care.